Nestled amidst emerald hills and whispering woods lay the village of Elowen. A shimmering mist clung to its cobblestone streets, the air hummed with unseen energy. This was a place where magic wove through everyday life, a place where the impossible felt possible. The villagers of Elowen were as diverse as their talents. Some conjured blooms with a flick of their wrist, painting the village in vibrant hues. Others commanded the winds, their laughter echoing through the trees. And then there were those like Eryndor, whose lineage bore the responsibility of safeguarding Elowen from the shadows that lurked beyond the Veil. The Veil was an ancient enchantment, a shimmering barrier that separated Elowen from the ethereal realm. It was both a shield and a bridge, allowing the villagers to harness their magic safely while keeping at bay the forces that threatened to consume them. Eryndor, a young man with eyes as blue as the summer sky, understood the weight of his heritage. He was next in line to be the keeper of the Veil, a responsibility passed down through generations of his family. His father, a seasoned sorcerer with a twinkle in his eye, had begun his training early, teaching him the ancient incantations and the delicate balance between the light and the dark. Eryndor spent his days honing his skills, his heart thrumming with the rhythm of ancient magic. He practiced under the watchful gaze of the elder tree, its gnarled branches reaching towards the heavens. The elder tree was the oldest being in Elowen, its roots intertwined with the very fabric of the village. It had witnessed generations of magic wielders, its bark etched with the memories of their triumphs and failures. Eryndor felt a profound connection to the tree, drawing strength and wisdom from its silent presence. He believed in the light, in the warmth that magic brought to their lives. He believed in protecting his village, his friends and his family from any threat. But Eryndor also possessed a wisdom beyond his years. He understood that light could not exist without shadow, that true balance lay in embracing both. This understanding set him apart, made him question the rigid traditions that had governed Elowen for centuries. One crisp autumn evening, a whisper of change drifted into Elowen. A caravan arrived at the edge of the village, its wagons adorned with unfamiliar symbols. Among them was a young woman named Sylva, her arrival heralding a shift in the very air of Elowen. Unlike the villagers who embraced the light, Sylva was a child of the shadows, her magic as ancient and mysterious as the moon itself. Her eyes held the depth of a starless night, her touch as cool and ephemeral as moonlight. She was an enigma, a whisper of forgotten magic that sent shivers down the spines of the villagers. Sylva's magic was different, wilder and more primal than anything the villagers had ever encountered. It stemmed from the whispers of the night, from the rustling leaves and the shadows that danced in the moonlight. She could command the shadows, weave illusions with a flick of her wrist, and speak to the creatures of the night. Her arrival stirred unease among the villagers, their whispers turning into murmurs of distrust. Eryndor, however, sensed no malice in Sylva. He saw a kindred spirit, someone who understood the duality of magic, the intricate dance between light and shadow. Their paths first crossed beneath the willow tree, its weeping branches cascading like a curtain of silver. It was a place of quiet contemplation, a sanctuary where the whispers of the wind carried secrets untold. Eryndor was drawn to Sylva's aura, her quiet strength in a world that seemed determined to fear her. Sylva, in turn, found solace in Eryndor's open heart, his willingness to see beyond the prejudice that clouded the judgment of others. They spent hours beneath the willow tree, sharing stories and secrets, their laughter echoing through the twilight. Eryndor, with his innate understanding of light magic, and Sylva, a whisperer of shadows, found common ground in their differences. An unlikely friendship blossomed, their bond defying the fear that threatened to divide the village.